What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Um, Getting into this episode today, Kim was getting on my last nerve today. I can understand her, you know, her stance on Drew getting this procedure done. I can understand where she's coming from. But why is she running around town like Mother Teresa, trying to get people to talk to Drew, talk him out of this procedure? Here's what pissed me off in a way. She went to Jason of all people to try and talk to Drew. Why? Like, why would she go to Jason? She already should know that Jason and Drew don't get along. Drew don't like Jason. Why would you think that Drew would listen to Jason of all people? She already had a conversation with Drew about him doing this procedure. She already told him how she felt about him doing it. And he already brushed her off and told her he was going to do the procedure, or he was thinking about doing it at the time. I felt like once that conversation took place and he already told her what he intended to do, she should have let that go. Like, I understand that she's afraid for her son because, this procedure is deadly. Like, Drew could come out with brain damage or whatever, and she's worried about her son and how he would react to all of this. So I get her stance on this. Don't get me wrong, I get it. But once you already spoke to Drew, you should have just shut up after he told you he was going to do it or he was contemplating doing it. You said your piece to him. That should have been the end of it. Don't run around town like some damn busybody trying to get everybody, on the bandwagon of joining your crusade to stop him from doing this procedure. He's a grown man. If he wants this procedure done, he's going to get it done whether you like it or not. Just support it and mind your business. Or if you don't support it, just be quiet and mind your business. Um, like I said, I'm a little sympathetic and I get to where she's coming from because it's her son who will be affected by the outcome of this procedure. I get that, but it's nothing you can do about it. So why are you running around town trying to get people to talk him out of it? And why would you go to Jason of all people? Why not simply go to Monica or somebody? He would actually listen to Monica. You know what I'm saying? Even if he still decides to do the procedure, at least he would hear Monica out. You know what I'm saying? Jason, he's not going to want to hear shit Jason has to say. Not a thing. So anyway, moving on from that, I knew it was a matter of time before Sam and Curtis partnered up to start their own detective agency. I knew it. So they were coming up with names and stuff for the agency. And, of course, Spinelli is going to be a part of the agency. But she decided to go back to her maiden name, which is McCall. I swear she has not used her maiden name in over 7 years. She really hasn't used her maiden name since her and Jason got married in 2011. That was the last time she used her maiden name of Sam McCall. She's been Sam Morgan for like 7 years. And she's only been Sam Kane for a few months. Um, Damn, I kind of missed that last name though, McCall. Sam McCall. I haven't said that in so long. Jeez. Damn, it was getting to a point where I almost forgot where the hell her maiden name was. Like, that's how long she's been using the last name Morgan. Like, I was like, damn. I started to think about that not too long ago. Like, what the hell was Sam's maiden name? Um, I'm all for this detective agency. I'm all for it. Her and Curtis partnering up. Because I seen that shit coming. I knew they were going to do it at some point. Um, but Sam's being honest with herself right now. She's not with the desk job. She likes the thrills of being in a PI. And I respect it. Anyway, moving on from that. Mm. Elizabeth, I'm loving the fact that Elizabeth is helping Kiki with this situation. I know Elizabeth wants to go to the administration, but I'm glad Kiki pointed out we have no proof. And I seen a lot of y'all comments, and a lot of y'all said that they should set up some sort of sting operation or something to bust Dr. Bench. I agree because they're gonna need some type of evidence, and right now, she has none. So you can't just go to the board and be like, oh, he sexually harassed me, he this, he that. Not without some type of proof. You need something, some type of video evidence, some voice recording, something that he was sexually harassing you. Like, you need something. I know some people were saying in the comments that, oh, Griffin could testify and say Dr. Bench was, in the backstage area at the nurses' ball when she was getting undressed. Yeah, but he had an answer for that. He said he was looking for the bathroom and he got lost or whatever the case may be. I mean, that's not enough evidence though. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough to say it's sexual harassment just because he walked in and seen her undressed. That's not enough. Like, you need hardcore proof evidence. You got to remember, this is a decorated doctor. This is a doctor who's been a doctor for many years, and he has uh no dirt behind his name. So for somebody, educated, decorated doctor who has no scandals behind his name, you're gonna need more than just Griffin's testimony and some hearsay. You're gonna need way more than that. You need real evidence, something. I think they should come up with some type of operation to bust his greasy ass. And I'm glad Liz is a part of this. I am. I'm happy Liz is a part of this and she's sticking up with Kiki, and hopefully they team up and take this bitch down. Hopefully. I would love it. But anyway, Valentin, I swear, everything Valentin does, in my opinion, there's some type of motive behind it. Like him going to Alexis, calling her Natasha. First of all, I wasn't feeling that because, in my opinion, there's only two people in this world that could call her Natasha: Luke and Helena. The only two people in this world who can call her Natasha. Valentin has no right to call her by that name because he don't know her like that. But it was kind of funny. Like, why would Alexis need Valentin to fill her in on Migos? He didn't even grow up with Migos, so she was around Migos way more than Valentin ever was. So I don't know why she would need a history lesson on her own father from somebody who was never really around him when he was a child. Alexis was more around him. You know what I always wanted for Alexis? Part of me always wanted her to embrace the Cassadine family. Not embrace them, but I mean embrace her being a part of that family. You know what I'm saying? Go to that side. Like, embrace being Natasha Cassadine. I felt like she should always be that because you might as well embrace it. You are a Cassadine. I can understand her wanting to denounce the family and denounce her real name, but and make her own way. And I respected that all these years because she built up her own law career. She raised, her kids. Well, minus Sam, because she didn't know about Sam until she was adult. But the other children she did raise, and she built a nice life for herself. But I always felt like she should have just embraced her Cassadine side. That's just how I felt. But I can understand why she didn't. Shit, with parents like Mikos and Helena as a stepmother, who would want to? But, plus her psychotic brother Stavros. That family is full of nutballs. Um, so apparently Valentine wants her to move most of his assets into a trust fund for Charlotte. Now, here's the thing. I respect what he's doing because he wants to provide for his daughter and make sure if anything ever happens to him, she has a trust and stuff like that. I get that. But I also feel like he did that trust because he has ulterior motives where Nina is concerned. Because he wants Nina to be the trustee of the trust. He wants her to oversee the trust for Charlotte. But in order for that to happen, he would have to be in contact with Nina, and I feel like he's doing this just to kind of buy him some time to woo Nina back and stuff like that. Valentine, everything he does always has some type of ulterior motive to it. And I believe that this is his. But I also understand why he went to Alexis because he can't really go to no other attorney that lives in Port Charles because obviously he doesn't trust them. And he knows that Alexis just got her law license back and he know that she not gonna, fuck him over. So I definitely understand why he did that, but I also just feel like he has an ulterior motive where Nina is concerned. Speaking of Nina, I love seeing Dr. Obrecht back. And you want to know what's so funny? When Nina told Obrecht about Peter August being Heinrich and Heinrich being Anna's son, she really didn't have no real reaction to it like that. I mean, she was a little surprised, but she didn't go off the rail. She was Joe Cool the whole time. Like, she stayed cool, calm, and collected. And I swear to God, anytime a character on this show, and this mainly goes for Sonny, because I've seen Sonny act like that too. Whenever, because you know how Sonny is when he find things out, he be mad, sometimes raging and throwing barware and stuff like that. But whenever Sonny was always Joe Cool, like he always stayed calm, cool, and collected. Remember when he found out about Claudia that she was involved in Michael shooting, how calm he was? He had no reaction to it, and that kind of pissed Jason off because he was expecting Sonny to go off. That's when you're most dangerous. Obrecht was way too calm, especially find out that her biggest enemy, Anna Devane, gave Faison what Obrecht never could give him, which was a son. Well, technically, she did give him a son. I keep forgetting Nathan. But the simple fact that he had a child by her worst enemy, and she had no real reaction to it. She wasn't going off about it. She was mad, calm, cool, and collected. That's a dangerous sign. I don't fuck with people that's that calm about getting bad news like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're too calm, I get nervous about people that's too calm because that means that a shitstorm is about to happen. And I have a feeling she's gonna go after Peter. Oh, believe me, Obrecht is coming for his ass. Trust me. She was way too calm. Way too calm. I say, yeah, she's coming for that bastard. And I can't wait. Obrecht, I love me some Obrecht. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puff sometimes, but I love her. I love the scene where she got to see, her grandson and stuff like that. And she promised him that as long as she was around, he would have nobody to fear. I love that. It was a cool moment. But she's definitely coming for Peter. She's coming for him. Get ready for it, cause all hell is about to break loose. Um, Speaking of jackass Peter, he is such a stupid bastard. I mean, the simple fact that he expected Drew to break him out of jail for that flash drive. I said, "Are you nuts?" Like, obviously, it's just a lot of crazies around Port Charles these days. To think that this man could help you get out of jail, he should have known legally Drew can't help you. Drew has no resources to help you. Two, he's not going to break you out of no jail because then that would make him a fugitive. And he has way too much to lose to help you over a flash drive. It ain't going to happen, Captain. Like, Peter is just dumb. He really had that flash drive trying to use it as leverage against the WSB, against Drew. Like, that's really going to help you. It's not. Because, number one, the WSB don't give a shit. Two, Drew ain't about to break you out of no jail, son. It ain't happening. And then he tried to he tried to get Sam to help him. When Sam came in talking about, oh, she grateful because he kept Jason alive and because he has Drew's life in his hands. He talking about how grateful are you? I would have knocked him on his ass. If them bars wasn't right there, I swear, it'd be me and him. I would have knocked him down for saying that. How grateful are you? Not grateful enough to help your sorry ass, that's for sure. And first of all, Sam, I don't even know why she's even grateful to him. Grateful for what? Talking about because he kept Jason alive. It ain't. He did not keep Jason alive out of the goodness of his heart. Let's be honest about that. He kept Jason alive for his own purpose, just so Jason could do his bidding and kill Faison for him because he didn't have the balls to do it himself. That's the only reason he kept Jason alive. If it wasn't for that, Jason would have been dead a long time ago. If it wasn't for that, that's the only reason he kept him alive, to do his bidding. That's it. So you need to cancel all that, oh, I'm grateful nonsense. Grateful for what? He didn't do it because he's a saint. He had his own ulterior motives for doing it. And I'm surprised she even said some stupid shit like that. Um, that was just borderline dumb. Like, what you gonna say that for? Oh, I'm grateful for what? I ain't grateful for not a thing. Sorry, not grateful. Um, it was good to see Lucas. I really want to know what's up with this whole custody business, between him and, well, not custody, but the adoption process. Apparently, the mother could change her mind. She has 3 days, I guess, to change her mind about the adoption or whatever. I mean, that's standard, for the biological mother to change her mind. They do give them time to change their mind, but I I mean, I could get more invested in this storyline if we actually saw it play out on camera, then I can get more invested, but until then, I'm not totally invested. I just feel like with the whole adoption situation, something fishy is going on with that adoption. That's all I think. I think something bad is going to happen with that adoption. I don't want to think like that and jinx it, but that's just how I'm thinking right now. Like something is definitely going to happen with that adoption. But So anyway, before I go, I was thinking about doing different types of videos on this channel. After my whole Roseanne video that I did yesterday, I was thinking about doing something in that realm. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot of different ideas lately. I'm not too sure what I want to do permanently, but or for the time being, I'm not too sure. But I'm still weighing out options. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see y'all all tomorrow. Peace. Have a good day. Beach day because it's hot. You see, I'm sweating. It's hot as shit. But anyway, I'll see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.